Okay, this is a milking system that we got to try out from Tartar, and so we're going to put it together. And it looks pretty straightforward. Looks like we just need a 9/16 and a ratchet. And it appears that the holes on the back here is where they go. Now there's 4 holes, so I really don't know which ones I'm supposed to use. So we're going to try some different things. Smooth this up. Simple enough.
Okay.
Simple enough.
Pause.
Pause.
Okay. Go.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the panels I have to use here. And in trying to figure out, you can see I'm hitting down here. So it will fit if I fix it, but it's not going to if I don't. So for someone who used gate panels with just the pipe that goes across, this would be fine. The problem with this is going to be I can't adjust the squares here. I can't adjust this at all. So even if I were to raise this or lower this, it's the distance between here and here is the same no matter what. So for video purposes and trying out, I'm going to go ahead and fill and do what we're supposed to do so that you can see. But I can tell you, this is not going to work. One, this is a hazard for the goats in their eyes as they come by, as they run into it. And 2, because I can't adjust it. And if you see what these babies are already doing, they got their hooves in it, wanting the milk, wanting me to do something. And these little guys have very dirty feet. So we don't want their feet to get in here. So we absolutely need a lid to keep them out of this. Not to mention the dust, wind, blowing debris and such into the milk. And I'm currently getting mauled by goats.
There. Oh, go.
Okay, so what I ended up doing was moving this up. And the reason why is because you can't see it at the moment, but I'll show you. My goats are already chewing on the nipples. They get it in their back teeth and they chew on them. So you have to be careful that they don't chew the nipples off. So I've got it up here for right now so I can get a bucket of milk and put some milk in here, and we'll get a video of what the goats are doing.
Go.
Alright, so we're gonna, and you see what the problem is. These guys are terrible about wanting their milk yesterday. And the fighting, which is very common. I have 24 bottle babies, which is a rather large group at this time.
You want to see this?
Do you see how big their mouths are? Do you see how big their mouths are and how they fight? I am not sure that these nipples are going to last with my monsters like this, and yes, I call them monsters. And the nipples are leaking, which when this milk formula costs you $6 a gallon, that's very expensive. Now, one thing I do really like about this is the 6 in a row. But as you see, they still will fight. Doesn't matter how many nipples are available, they will fight. And at this point, no one's getting anything because they're fighting, but that's typical for babies. And yes, these guys are still just over 2 months old. So these aren't even at weaning age yet.
This one is just picking me up.
They like the consistency of that black rubber nipple better than these others, and I thought they would. It seems more natural. That texture seems more natural. One thing I'd like you to also see is this is my current bucket system, and they fight just as bad on these as well. But as you see, they have a lid.
They're not as securely fastened to the wall, but like that one is more. But it needs a lid.
This is typical behavior. Let's fight over one nipple even though there's 6. Climbing, getting their feet where we don't belong,
And again,
and that could be a potential eye danger. Oh, and there we go. Dirty paws, dirty hooves in the milk bucket. Not to mention any wind that blow in dust, debris, and particles or hay. With the cold milk bucket system that we do here, these guys have milk in front of them 24/7. I fill it up in the morning and fill it up again at night. I have enough nipples. I have 24 babies and I have 30 nipples, but they still will fight. And as you can see, nope, they're always hungry. And so therefore, again, particles in the milk. As oddly as it is, this one right here, there he goes. Nope, he doesn't want it. And if you look, that one is still has more milk than the rest. I'm not sure what it is about that nipple they don't like.
maybe it's not working.
Well, there we go. Just had to have the right baby on it, I guess.
But the nipples are dripping.
And the nipples are dripping.
That's not good.
Let me show you something else if he'll do it again. Oh, he got interrupted. He was chewing on that black nipple, and I'm afraid with as sharp as their back teeth are, he'll end up chewing it off.
Yeah. He just like fighting.
And I'd really like to reiterate, these babies, as large as they seem, they still are just over 2 months old. And by the time they hit this age, they get really aggressive on their nursing. We usually wean between 3 and 4 months, depending on size. These guys, by the looks of it, will get weaned at 3 months. You see the nipples leaking, dripping. Something else that I'd like to show, if I can, in this video, the nozzle down here doesn't go all the way to the bottom. And because it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, do you see the bubbles as the baby's trying to nurse? They're not getting anything. But yet they're not emptying out either. And the milk is pooling on these ledges. See her chewing on it? That's because, in her opinion, it's not coming out fast enough. Overall, I think you got a good start of a product, but I think it needs a lot of adjustments, some reworks. Okay, so this baby's getting down, and you can see the milk is moving, but you also see how much is left behind that they are not going to be able to suck out because where the nipples are. So they honestly cannot get to the very end, the very bottom, which they still need to be able to. That way you don't waste any milk, which is expensive. And if you can hear it, he's now sucking air. He can't get anything. And you see how much milk is left. And they don't know any better other than for some reason there's no more milk there. Well, I hope this video has helped to see where the deficiencies are so that we can make this product better. I like the sturdiness. I like the fact that the 6 are in a row like this. I think that will help with fighting, help with tipping, but definitely can make some good improvements.